ethnically Korean, not like it matters. I mean, anybody can do Korean food, but I just feel like eating some myeokguk and all that other shit, which is Korean seaweed soup. So let's go ahead and start drawing. So I'm going to draw, but again, by no means is this like a really planned draw. Like, I've been kind of loopy lately. How about you guys? Like, I'm sure y'all have been feeling like kind of like right now, and I understand. Although I've been working a lot on my cards and stuff, so probably later on tonight I'll be more productive. Just in the morning, even though this technically wouldn't be in the morning, but I'm ending up staying up like at 2 or 3 in the morning, and it's like, holy shit, what's wrong with me? So there you go, right? So anyways, I'll probably go and draw a bunch of shit. Yeah. So yeah, it's just one of those things. So I hope everything's okay. So let's go ahead and go into this. Let me go ahead and go in. But I'm going to eat that brisket that you dip with the sesame oil and salt. And it sounds really fucking bad for you, but it's really, really good. So let me go ahead and play some shit in the background. Unfortunately, for me, if I play any YouTube anything, then they get all like fucking pissy. And they're like, fucking, you know, this is all copyright and shit. And even though when I do pick royalty free, they're still being dicks. So fuck them. Anyway, so who else is here? Who is here to say hello? So I just called to say hello. Alright, so let's go and get into the whole thing. Oh god, I'm trying to think what I would do to draw. Now normally I'm good at drawing and getting that done, but sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't have any inspiration. So demon bitch, demon yummy. Yeah, right? I just felt like eating some Korean food, got some white rice going on. That finished cooking, so I'm letting that kind of hydrate a bit while I go ahead and do this. I always like my rice a little bit dry, on the drier side personally, but not like jasmine rice. Hey Jeremy, what's up? So I have a new store, and I did it through Square, so actually you can order stuff on it and it won't be stupid. So yeah, check it out. It's online. It's on my horrortourstudios.com. It should be up on there on the website. Yeah. So draw Vampirella? Yeah, why don't I draw a Vampirella? Let me look at some Vampirella shit right here. Oh, man. And then I got an interview coming up, which is kind of awesome, but I got another call, so I'm trying to reschedule that call, because I thought the other thing was going to be doing something else. I'm like, son of a bitch. So it's kind of annoying. Because I wanted some Korean barbecue, but I couldn't find the special that they put in. So we go on that. So let's see. So we're going to go do this. Barbecue menu. I kind of want Sungapsel, but god damn it. Vampirella. Let's do Vampirella. I'm going to do Vampirella. I'm kind of curious to know what Vampirella... I know she's a vampire. She's just, like, sexy, but I don't know, like, what the fuck it's going to go. Yeah. Corrupted by the demonic energy. Yeah, the blood traffic seems to be picking up in Ontario, right? So I'm reading up on Vampirella. So let's see here. Sorry, I'm not drawing. I'm just like trying to do a quick little background story on that. Because, you know... Yeah, so, okay, she's a vampire. So, let's do Vampirella then. Holy shit. I'll go play it and kind of look at it. Okay, so let me go sketch it out, right? So this is Vampirella. Let's do this. Ah, damn it. What's up? What's up, y'all? Okay, so let's go and do Vampirella. Again. Doing some quarantine drawing, right? Now this will be a method to my madness. I'm just kind of... Outfit's pretty simple. So you're thinking, what are you doing now, Christy, with this? I don't know what I am doing with this. What am I doing with anything? But I know this. I'm gonna have some good Korean eats after I'm fucking done with lunch hour, because that's when my lunch hour is happening. And what I'm gonna do is just do the nice thing. This is gonna be great. Let's do this. So she doesn't really have like a, it's cute, you know, Draculan. So I'm watching some Mikey Chen in the background too. Let's do this. And more pictures of Vampirella too. Let's see. Can I go there? Let me look at more images of Vampirella. Just want to see what her fucking suit looks like. Well, I'm liking how this is going. So, yeah, normally I don't do fan art, but fuck it, you know. Vampirella. There we go, man. Let's see, so she's got this thing right there. I'm also kind of putting this whole, like, her fucking thing, like, right there, too. Damn, right? Damn is right. She's kind of a cool character. I mean, I liked her. I mean, I just never really, I just knew of her, but I never, like, fucking, like, ever did the thing with her. Yeah, right? Let's do the Vampirella shit right here, right? Okay. So, let's see here. Let me also take a look at Vampirella's like thing. Sorry, I was just talking to some people about some shit. Damn, right? I think it's good to have Vampirella that way. Okay. She's supposed to be exotic looking. Now, sometimes people have her drawn with like this fucking... You're drawing pinups now, right? This is Vampirella. Well, somebody asked to do Vampirella, so I said fine. So we're doing that. I'm going to do it a totally different way. I'm going to look like I'm fucking this picture up, but there is a method to my madness, I think. So we're going to go and draw Vampirella here. Let's do the thing, right? So I'm just thinking, how this needs to go down. So I kind of like, sometimes they'll do her outfit like this, but I think... Hey, what's up? 1, 2, what's going on? I'm drawing Vampirella and shit. I think it should be like kind of more vampiric. That's just me. Sup, real deal? Sup, man? Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, so I know I'm prepping it. It sounds it up. Yeah, right? So it's like I'm going to do some inky black shit with Vampirella right here. She's a vampire, you know. Eyes of it looks like she has blue eyes. Kind of depends, I guess. I would think that she would kind of have more black eyes. That would be more exotic. Well, look at Vampirella, dude. Kinda. Like a bikini model, probably. I would say yes. Kind of also doing the... So I guess I drew Vampirella and stuff, and everybody was happy. So it might not even seem like anything, but I'll get more into it. You're flexing your life drawing skills, right? I do that a lot. Let's do more smoky. Yeah, that I want to do that more. I didn't like this one because I like the inky blackness, but the it was not something I would like. This is more... Yeah, right? I have, man. People are looking at my LinkedIn. Of course they are. Because I guess I'm that engaging or some shit. I'm just like obsessed with her hair being like these fucking like... Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Dead black hair. Right? Been flexing those life drawing skills like you wouldn't believe, dude. Changing it up. Yeah, I am changing it up. I kind of wanted to change up some Vampirella and stuff. That's a good thing. I'm like, I never drew her. I never really looked at her. I mean, I know about her, but I never really, like, did anything with her. So when I took a look at her, I was like, oh, okay. So I decided to read. I've heard of the character for years. I just never got around to reading any of her stuff, so... No offense to anybody. It's just, well, not like I care, but it's just, sometimes you just don't get around to things. And I wasn't going around saying, oh, the character's ass. It's just like, I just didn't know. I knew she was a famous character. I knew she did things, so why not? I might finish this on lunch hour, may not. Kind of thinking about it. Kind of thinking what to do here. Okay, so we're gonna go do this. Now, this might look like the total wrong pen, and in some ways you'd be right. But I'm trying to go for a certain effect here. And also, I don't know if I was a fan of like the slick satin type thing. I mean, it looks cool, but this looks more like bloody and stuff. Let's do that. See here, and I kind of want to add a little bit of this. I'll tighten it up in a minute. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll tighten it. Vampirella is more image than comics. That's what I've heard. I mean, I know she's kind of a classic in some instances, where people go out of their way to like draw her. I think it's just more like they really just like drawing her because she's sexy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's okay. You know, she's a classic. She's been around for, I don't know, a while. So, I'll just draw her. It's like, whatever. I mean, as I said, I never really got into the character, but I knew people that drew her professionally, so I was like, oh, okay. Alright. She's been around the early 70s. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just did a quick little wiki lookup on her. So, J. Scott Campbell drawing her. I like J. Scott Campbell, but a lot of his characters are drawn exactly the same. That's actually a good picture. You just see. There's like other pictures where I need to find out exactly what it is. I saw it for the first time when you collected Wizard magazine. Yeah? Nope. Let me actually save this one. I did not save this one. Vampirello. There we go. I'll stop doing this shit, you stupid thing. What I hate is sometimes they do this shit and it's annoying. Yeah, like changing the color around, which I don't understand why it's doing that. Kind of like obsessed with this color in a way. Right? Like, you make it look like a big fucking mess with these guys, but somehow it makes it work all right. Gold. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Smeared around a little. Nice. Thank you. I'm looking. I don't know. I guess she has blue eyes. She's also portrayed with having blue eyeshadow. So I'm not really sure about that. But let's see what this is about. Also, it's kind of like putting on our makeup. Yeah, it looks like she has blue eyes, actually. I'm trying to see if it's a deep blue. I kind of want like a really weird light blue. So let's go ahead and do the blue eye. Here we go. Blue eyes, and then we'll put the lipstick on. Yeah, as I said, I've known people that have drawn her, but, you know. So this is just, I'm fucking around with like how a different technique, because usually I start with a red and then go from there. People like to go with blue. I don't really like doing that, but you see what I mean. Hey Jay, how's it going? Let's go and do, again, it's putting in colors of different things. Now it might be kind of weird might be like, this doesn't make sense. It's like, of course it doesn't. It's Vampirella. Because somehow it doesn't make sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this a little bit more in detail here. So we're doing Vampirella because she is pale as fuck. She's a skin. Not too shabby today, that's good. Yeah, I'm kind of like looking at this. Alright, so we kind of want to go and do this thing. Let me actually do a little bit of the gold up here. Maybe that would work better. I'm going to do gold for a minute. Let's do gold. Right? Okay, so let's see here. Because with drawing, you could always clean it up if you needed to. Put these tones up here. Let's go ahead and put a brush there. I don't want this. There we go. I kind of want to have this bit right here. No, I don't want that. I don't like the texture of that. This looks like better texture. She is tight. Thank you, dude. Oh, let me go put this all the way down here. Ah, I need to do that. She's tight, right? We fucking, yeah. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Alright, we got more of this. Okay. Just tight. Thank you. I want to put more warmth on her. It'd be better if it's warmer. She shaved legitimate Venus razors, right? No, she went and did the Harry Shave Club or some shit. Like, there's a Dollar Shave Club for men. Not that she's a man. I'm just saying that, you know, I just remember that fucking thing. And a lot of girls that I know actually subscribed to that because they were tired of paying the fucking quote-unquote pink tax, you know, where we girls fucking pay more for shit sometimes because it's, like, annoying. It's like, okay, I know, like, we like our specialized things, but you don't, it doesn't cost that fucking much more. My little 2 cents. Okay. Now let's start overlaying shit. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me go and do a little bit of a gray shade right there. That's what it's supposed to be. Goo. That'd be cool with LA Comic Con. That's what I'm looking forward to. Or something, I don't know. Alrighty, so let's start tightening up these lines because, like, let's do that. So you want to kind of have movement with these guys. So what is it? Okay, so let's do this. Alright, she shaved with Gillette Venus razors. That's hilarious. Probably. Go do them. Let's try a G pen. You drive right. Yeah, I drive. Do you have a favorite kind of car? I don't know. Like the car I drive? I don't know, dude. I don't really drive that much. I'm pretty much standardized right here where I'm going to be. Kind of like doing this kind of weirdly spiky. I don't know why, but it's kind of neat. And I kind of like this scrabbly, sketchy kind of look. I may or may not finish Vampirella today, but that's okay if I do or don't. Oh yeah, make that line a little bit better. I mean, I think I would like, actually thinking about it, I would do a Tesla just to have the fucking Tesla. Because I don't know, I rode in that car, I drove it, it was actually real nice. I love it. So I'm kind of like doing this thing. I might finish this off, who knows? So now I got like more of a thing to look at. Kind of wants to go this way, huh? I kind of like this sort of weird blurriness to it. Sorry, I'm rescheduling too. Let's see here. Do you have a favorite kind of car? I kind of do. That I do. Just look at me now, it's empty space. Right? She got them thighs though. Like there's no fucking way I'm gonna draw a girl with really skinny legs if I can help it. Because you know, a lot of women don't have that thin of legs. I mean, some women are thinner, there's no bad thing, but sometimes she got some meat on her bones and she's gonna go kill somebody. There you go. So let's go zoom out. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. It's more solid. Why do Golden Age comics like Golden Action 1 comics go up in value? I'm thinking Golden Age. Let me think. What's Golden Age? Can anybody kind of educate on Golden Age? I think Golden Age, like, the people aren't around anymore. It's actually like they're dead, so they're kind of like they don't exist. There you have it on that. Let me go and merge this. Nope, I don't want to do that. Merge selected layers. There we go. It's better. 1937. Yeah, probably a lot of those guys are dead now. And, you know, I don't know of all the factors, so unless if somebody is a true comic historian, I do not want to venture. But I'm thinking like a lot of the guys that were there have been passing away or they passed away. So that's the only thing I can think of. Doing that. Old comics before Marvel. I think also like Marvel was just coming out doing the thing, so... The 50s can be argued, but the Silver Age starts with the 60s. That's what I thought. I don't know why they call them, like, what is it? Silver Age or Golden Age? I forgot the criteria because I haven't collected comics in a while, and for me, I got personally more into anime than anything. So that's kind of in itself a factor for me. Not that the old school comics, I'll like pick them up and read them. I'm just going like, you know. And clean that up. Went up in value because it's rare. I figure that's one of the reasons why, dude. Like, yeah, it's rare, so like there's barely any of those fucking things left. And I kind of carve away at this color. It's not always like well looked upon, but you know, I have my method to my madness. And then I just start tightening up the lines in here. I'll probably add more color to it if I want to. Oh, I got my package today. I gotta go get that too. I mean, I would figure it would go up. It's rare because it's like not there anymore. Wow, if we zoom in, this is kind of nice. One couldn't read due to reprinting. So they reprinted a lot of the old comics. Is that right, Chojin? I like Marvel more than DC, but indie comics look funner to read, though. I like indie comics because there's this sort of weird punk mentality, which I like. And I'm kind of into that more. Well, this kind of makes it look like it has a thing. That actually worked out brilliantly right there. And I like how her clothes look like there's like fragmented blood, because there's some pictures that I've seen of Vampirella where she actually has like her clothes are kind of tattered, but it's like blood. So go ahead here. So I really like these effects that I have on the clothes. Those are really good. I really like it, actually. Are steampunk comics indie too? They can be. Depends. If the big two put them out, it's not necessarily indie, but it's indie-esque. But then again, that whole like definition has been kind of gotten weirded out after a while. So I don't want to be like, oh yeah it is, oh yeah it isn't. It's for me, solid indie would be like probably Fantagraphics. That's a safe bet for indie, and I followed those guys for a while. I don't know. I like the stories a little bit better in indie. They just have some really weird fucking shit sometimes, and I like that. Some of this. I think indie comics and manga work because they're not so bound to iconography. Well, I mean, like, I think with Japan, they're kind of like, there's more iconography right there, if you mean like there's a certain style or a certain way how it looks. But it doesn't fit here in our culture in terms of iconography, like, oh yeah, DC and Marvel, they have a look. But in Japan they do, although I think that might be changing too. Kind of going like this. That actually looks good. So Vampirella. Oh. I think indie comics are going to take a more zine approach. They may. I mean, indie. The thing with indie is like they kind of are very fluid. So I don't want to say like it'll go this way or another. They're kind of weird that way in the ways that they're doing it. So I don't want to be like, oh, you know, it's this way or something. I think indie is just indie for the sake of it being just, it's very fluid. But indie does have its own look, but it depends. Like you have Johnny Ryan that just draws all this fucked up shit all the time. But it has like absolutely no, like he knows his anatomy and shit, but like it doesn't hold to a certain standard like of, you know, Marvel or DC. It doesn't mean that in no way is he saying like, oh yeah, you know, he can't draw like that. It's just that that's just not something. Although he has stated he is a Marvel guy. I remember watching a thing about him. Quentin loves him. I'm more talking about character legacies. Yeah, they're bound to capes because of this whole strongman and acrobatic shit that they were into. But yeah, they're bound to capes or just certain costumes. And I kind of wonder who the fuck designed their costumes, because some of them are just god-awful. Indie comics are like the ones made by other publishers other than DC and Marvel, because I remember I went to the comic store once and they have publishers called Comico, Wildstorm, Epic, Eclipse, First Comics, and most of them are out of business. Yeah, Eclipse went out of business. I didn't hear of Epic. Wildstorm, I think they might have merged with Image, but I could be wrong, and Comico I haven't heard. So Comico either probably went out of business or they merged with somebody. That's the only thing I know about. Alright, let's go and get this bitch colored, right? I don't want to take away too much of the lines because I really like the sketchiness. There's something like really inherently very fucking weird about it. I don't know why, but I kind of like it this way. I know it might not be the most perfect Vampirella, but it's kind of nice. Like, I just like how the lines turned out to be and stuff. I just always kind of like it when there's like some sort of scratchiness to it. I've always favored that. I'm not like a super clean line person. I know it's like I kind of go against the grain, where everybody's like, oh, well, you know, you gotta go and like do it. I don't want to do it all neat. Then my work looks like everything else. I mean, as I said, nobody else, it's not that I slag on other people's work. Like, there's people that draw really fucking good, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm not into it. I'm just into like really like kind of getting in there and just doing it. Let me think what I can do here. I'm kind of gonna fuck with this. I'm gonna go full on, and it might be bad, but oh well. Oh my god, I spray painted Vampirella. Dude, she just looks fucking gnarly as hell. Yeah, I mean, they had a lot. I like the texture sketchy works great. It makes things more organic. Yeah, like, I don't like the super cleaned up stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but I kind of don't like it. After a while, I get kind of tired of it. Like, oh, I have to be really fucking anal to do all this other shit. I'm just saving this. So I gotta stand by. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. I don't want to fuck with things right now. Very technically great, looking comics can get boring. Some of the DC comics look more weird than Marvel. I'll give you that, yeah. Some of them are just, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Or they try to make it so it's like, oh, we're so not trying to make this sexy or anything. And I get it, you know, some of the fucking sex hole comics or something like, I'm like, okay, that's stupid. But there's got to be a balance. Like, some of them are just retarded. I hate them. Like, some of the outfits, like, I don't know, I like the classic Psylocke outfit that I liked when she was merged with Quanon, I liked. And I like some variances. I think they should have some variances, but sometimes they've done it, and they've done her style. It looks okay, but to me, I'm bored. You know, and it's not a mock on, it's not a shit on, like, people that draw this. There are very, very extremely talented people that draw shit like this. It's just, I just wish they would have more interesting designs, but that's me. And again, you know, like if they did a thing like where she had the old outfit plus the tactical suit, I think would look ideal, personally. But, you know, one could argue. Let me go and do this. I'm not going to do this, really. I'm going to save this bit for something else. It's just like this, when I wanted to draw more like a kid, I like that better, you know. If I didn't draw more like a kid, I would be kind of like, it would not look good. I know Batman and Superman are way more popular than the Flash and the two green DC characters. Maybe. Brian Hitch describes superheroes' costumes as spray painted on their neck. They treat it as such, man. I'll tell you. Some of them, like, why the fuck did you do that? Again, it's like not the slight on the artist. I'm sure the artist is very good. They're very fucking good at what they do. I don't know. I kind of want some sort of better. Let's see, who did Brian Hitch draw again? I'm like been so in my hole that I kind of like, I'm also thinking what I need to do here. So let's go ahead and draw a little bit of let's do this. An artist. Retelling of the Avenger, huh? I don't know if I watched that one. I mean, not watched that one. What am I doing? I barely watch fucking TV. Kind of terrible that way, actually. I don't really like watching TV. Kind of weird that way. Let's go. What's up, Spam? My cat just dropped down and did whatever. Okay, let's go and put some blues on that. Like the vaporwave swatches, those things are awesome. Hey, Spam. Do you see him back there? I don't see him. Ooh, this kind of looks good. It's like some fucking blue right there. And then let's go ahead and do the lips. Let's tighten these lips up. You'll love the lips. I might be fucking up, who knows, but that's what we do in art. We constantly learn, right? Just thinking, I probably want to do something else with that. Thump noise, that might have been my neighbor, because our houses are right close together, because I live with a townhouse. So it might be my neighbor, or it might be my roommate doing something, because I think he has some laundry going or something, and he's like thumping around in there. I mean, he's not particularly loud, it's just, you know, makes noise. So we kind of sculpt out the lips. I'm having some fun with these lips. And then maybe I'll kind of go and delete a little bit of this. Might be spam. Alright. Oh. Oh, it's a kneaded eraser, huh? That's why. How's Ink? She's doing good. She's kind of doing her own thing right now. Let's see, what the fuck else? Yeah, there we go. So let's look at this. Might do more later, but I'm pretty happy about this one. There we go. So that's what we're looking at. So I'm quite pleased. I might finish off some finishing touches tomorrow, but first try Vampirella, not bad. I mean, I'm not happy about her bikini, but fuck. I mean, I'm just thinking about how I would wear something like that. So I'll talk to you then, guys. You have a great day. Good chatting. It was fun talking comics and shit. I never know where this goes. Alright, you have a great day.